My name is Raven. This is my second YouTube video, and this one's a bit more exciting for me only because I was inspired by another YouTuber. The YouTuber is Profound Pondering, and the specific video is You Have to Keep Going. 27 seconds into this video, he says one of the most life-changing quotes I've ever heard, to be quite honest. And the quote is, also, it's ever so slightly changed by me just to make it a little bit shorter. Who we are isn't a stagnant thing. Our continual growth and effort towards ourselves is what makes us ourselves. The importance isn't necessarily understanding why you're stagnant, but at least instantiating to yourself that you need to keep going. And just in case you don't know what instantiating means, it means to represent or be an example of, because I didn't know what it meant, and I was like, I don't want people to not understand. But yeah, I sat with that quote for 10 minutes, and I was so shocked by it that I couldn't even like write anything, you know? I was just so, I don't even know, like, I was just there, genuinely experiencing it, because that, hearing that, especially right now, was crazy, because, the original video that was gonna be my first YouTube video that ended up, like, I don't know what happened to it, the video wouldn't, like, load at all. That video, one of the biggest things that I talked about for the longest time, it was like a 50-minute long video, but one of the longest things I talked about is not feeling like I should keep going, because I just didn't really feel like there was a point in it, you know? I didn't understand why I should keep going, you know? So why do I put effort into knowing myself or into getting better if I feel like nothing's ever gonna come out of it? But whenever he said that, it really did click that, yeah, maybe I don't need to understand it. I don't need to understand why I need to get better. I just need to get better, you know? For myself, I need to get better. To be happier, I need to get better. But it's just like, knowing that, and I don't know how to explain it. Oh my god. I know that I just need to keep going. I need to keep pushing. I need to keep trying to get better, even though it's hard, because I'm worthy of getting better. I'm worthy of not staying in this place, even though I feel comfortable not knowing myself. Because it's weird. It's weird because I really do. I feel so comfortable not knowing myself. But that doesn't benefit me in any way. You know, I don't know myself. I feel like I do in some ways, but also I don't at all. And it's upsetting, you know? I don't want to feel like that for the rest of my life. So I should keep going, you know? But even with that being said, I still fear that I may never get better. I may never feel better. I may never get happier, you know? But how would I ever know if I didn't even try? How will I ever know if I got better, or if I could get better if I don't try? And that's what I'm trying to convince myself. I'm trying to convince myself that even though you don't know, and this is something that you're so scared of, because what if I put in all the effort and then it's futile, you know? It's worthless. Why? I put in all this effort just to get nowhere. And I don't want that. I don't want to keep putting in effort and doing these things that are so hard, you know, so hard. Facing things and like genuinely understanding myself or trying to understand myself. It's a crazy, like, it's hard. It's hard and it's confusing, and there's so many times where I just don't want to do it, and I feel like that adds to it so much, because if this truthfully was all worthless, if all the pain that I went through was all worthless because I could never get better, that would destroy me. Because the whole reason I've been trying for so long is at the thought of possibly getting better. At the thought of maybe one day I won't feel like this. I won't be in a continuous space of just nothingness, you know, feeling a lot of nothingness. And even with that, I feel like things have to get bad again before they can get better. I know that shouldn't be how I feel, you know, but it just feels so much easier. Feeling bad is so much easier, right? Like, I don't know why. It's so much more work to just be like, no, even though this doesn't benefit me, this doesn't make me happy, even though this thing is not serving me, is not bringing me anything good, why am I gonna stay here? You know, why am I gonna stay here? And it's like, it's so stupid because it's like two complete different sides of the same coin that, and like, I don't know. I feel like I'm both at the same time. I feel both. I know that I want to get better. You know? I know that I want to get better. I want to get better because I cannot be like this for the rest of my life. I cannot feel like this for the rest of my life. I don't want that. This is not the lifestyle I want to live. You know, I don't want to feel like that. I want to feel happiness. I want to feel peace. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, even though that wasn't that long, that's kind of all I have for that little part. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna link his video down below because it's such a great video and I truthfully believe that you should watch it if you have the time. I don't think it was a long video. I think it was like 10 minutes probably. I don't know. But yeah, it was a really, really good video. It made me think a lot. It really did. I don't know. I feel like for the past month-ish, I've been like sitting in the same energy of just not really doing much to better myself. And seeing that video really did open my eyes. And I'm so grateful for like people like that and people who post that type of content. I love whenever the internet is used for good because there's so much good that it could be used for. But oh my gosh, anyway, I do want this little next section to be a happier section. This is gonna be like a little freeform section of me just yapping about, I have like 5 different topics that I have to choose from. These are all just really small little things. But no, this one's big. Lying to me? Whoa, I take that so seriously, right? Because on some really, really real shit, I feel like as long as you're honest with me and you're forward with me, I'm never gonna be upset about a mistake if it's a mistake. Okay? I'm very, very understanding. I really do feel like I'm one of the most understanding people I know. Even though I technically don't really. I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't mean that it will never affect our friendship or relationship or something like that. Like, if my partner goes and cheats on me, yeah, I mean, like, that's something that we're probably never gonna come back from because I know I could not do that. However, if you don't cheat on me and you're like, hey, you know, I would like to be with you, but I also really want to see other people, then I'll probably be like, cool. Like, I don't know. It's so upsetting to me because you have no reason to lie to me. There's genuinely no reason. And it's like, yeah, some things are really hard to admit and to like say out loud, but it's like lying to me is so, I don't know, it's just don't do that. That's so dumb. And of course, again, that doesn't mean that friendships or relationships have never been harmed by someone saying something to me that they had done and being honest about it. No, but if someone f***ed me over, right, and then they're honest with me about it, and they genuinely show that it was a mistake, and that they know that it was something wrong, and they put in the effort to change it or better what they had done or themselves, then yeah, I'm gonna forgive them. You know, like, I'm not gonna hold something like that. I'm not gonna hold a mistake against somebody, because that would be so hypocritical of me. You know how many mistakes I've made in my life? Dude, I've made more than I could ever possibly, like, even think to count, man. I've made so many mistakes. So why would I ever judge someone or be rude to them or genuinely hate them for the rest of their lives for a mistake that they made? I'm not gonna do that. But I mean, of course, there may be certain things whenever I get into a situation like that where I do feel like that's something that we can never come back from, and then if that happens, then that happens, you know. But for the most part, I've never really felt like that. I don't really think I've ever felt like that. I believe that everyone can be forgiven for anything that they do, ever. I don't know. Okay, and then remember how I mentioned if my partner had said something about wanting to see other people or open relationship? Polyamorous relationships and open relationships. Listen. This is not in a judgmental way at all. I'm just trying to see how I would feel about it. Because it honestly would depend on the type of relationship that I have with this person. Because for most relationships, I would be like, yeah, I could be okay with it with boundaries set. I would be okay with that, I think. As long as things stay very open and honest and communication is clear, I think I would be okay with that. But then there's certain relationships, because not that I've been in a lot of relationships, but I've had situationships, and if they had turned into relationships, I know that I wouldn't have been okay with them seeing other people because of an experience I had where it proved to me that, at least with certain relationships, but then with other people, I don't think I could do it. I mean, I think I could do it with most people. I think there are just specific people that I don't think I could do it with. Not like because of anything that they did, but because of the relationship that we created together. That's how I would feel about it. Oh my god, and I've been throwing up all day. I had to call out of work today, and I was so mad. I had my work clothes, I just woken up, my friend was getting ready for work, and I was like, okay, cool. She leaves for work, I'm still laying in her bed, and I just finished eating some grapes. Terrible, threw it all up. Thankfully in her toilet because I could feel it before I went, but terrible, did not enjoy that, and I just, in like 10 to 15 minute intervals, I just kept going to the bathroom for like 4 hours. I kept going to the bathroom and throwing up. Oh my god. Hello? That's not funny. So anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway. Oh my gosh, that's so silly. Yeah. And then I ended up leaving her house because her job is very close to her house. So I like texted her and I was like, on your break, meet me at da-da-da-da. And so, because that's also right next to her job, so I walked to her job to get something to eat from there, and then went to this other place so that she could get something to eat from there. And so I could get a drink from there. But yeah, that's kind of how that went. And then I ended up throwing up on the bathroom floor. I was telling my friend about how I kept throwing up, right? And I was like, wait. I got up politely, excused myself. I start rushing to the bathroom, right? I can feel it at this point, right? And like, I can like genuinely feel it coming out. And I'm trying to keep that shit down. I'm trying to keep it down. So I don't know why. I was just like this, trying to keep it in my mouth, right? It did not work. Tell me how the strength of this vomit was more than my hand could handle. Bro, I was like, what the flip? Like, why would I throw up? Dude, I threw up everywhere. And instead of getting a worker to come and initially clean it up, I got on my hands and knees and cleaned it with these terrible paper towels that they had. They were freaking terrible. Oh yeah, and then I ended up going back in there and throwing up again, and I threw up on the floor. Oh, and every time I threw up, I let them know, by the way, so that they could go mop it, because I just don't want them to have to actually see it. I feel like it seems like I was just throwing up casually in their bathroom, like over and over and over and over and over. No, I threw up in their bathroom floor twice. And it wasn't in the same part. It was both times in different parts and for different reasons. And I cleaned it up both times, because my only thing is that I just don't want them to have to see that. That's really gross to see. So I just cleaned it up. And I did, in fact, end up throwing up after this video, just in case anyone wanted to know. Anyway, so I'm just like, what the flip, bro? Like, just can't stop throwing up. And it was terrible. And then on my, I got a lift home, right? It was a 20-minute drive. 5 minutes into the drive, I'm like, let's get him to stop. Like, but I didn't. Thank gosh, I didn't throw up in his car. I literally exited his car, threw up on the ground as I got out. Yeah. I sat here actually and did my skincare. I don't know why. Brushed my teeth, did my skincare, threw up again. Tried to eat some fruit, threw up again. Tried to eat Subway, threw it up again. And so I just stopped. But it was terrible. Like, genuinely, it's been terrible today. Don't enjoy it. Like, my actual least favorite thing to do in this entire world is throw up. And that's all I'm doing. Oh, also, tonight is a full moon. Do you see that? Oh, it's a full moon. And my crystals are outside charging right now. And I actually took a little video, because I did that right before this. I took little videos of it, so I can show you while I continue talking, because, girl, knowing me, I could talk for hours. So yeah, I'm gonna put it like over, yeah. And then this is just gonna be a little voiceover, and it's gonna be so cute. And you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, she's so smart and funny for this. And I'll be like, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Okay, this is controversial. I love room temperature drinks. I love room temperature drinks. This drink right here, this is cranberry juice diluted with water. Delicious, like absolutely delicious. The cranberry juice is, I don't know why it's so sweet, but it is. I don't like it. I usually get all of my like drinks no sugar, but my family doesn't, so. And I got paid today. I got paid today, actually. No, yesterday. No, I did get paid yesterday. I got paid yesterday, right? And I was like, I should go get like drinks for myself. I didn't even remember. And I was hanging out with my friends, so there would have been no point. I would have left it at her house. And then I don't have the time today because I was not feeling good. I'm not about to go more into public if I can not, like, you know what I mean? So I wasn't. Love room temperature drinks. Room temperature drinks are so good. I don't like ice. Like, sometimes I used to really, really, really like chewing ice. I'm really on and off with ice. If I go to any restaurant ever, I tell them light ice. The only reason I don't get no ice is because sometimes their drinks are just genuinely like hot, not room temperature. Well, maybe room temperature for like the back of their area or wherever they're getting the drinks from, but they're just not like my room temperature, you know what I mean, or my house temperature, and I don't like that. So I usually just get it no ice. I mean, light ice, but I'm very on and off with it. I used to love eating it, and then like I don't know where I just stopped liking eating ice. And oh my gosh, and then I'm really hoping that I don't throw up again, but my tummy's hurting really bad. Yeah, I love me a good room temperature drink. And okay, most people are gonna agree with me if it's like juice or like water. A lot of people will probably agree with that, but I also like room temperature soda. Only Pepsi though. Pepsi's the only soda I drink like out of my own will. Or like sometimes at work I drink Fanta occasionally because we don't have Pepsi. But no, Pepsi is basically the only soda I would ever buy for myself. Love Pepsi so freaking much. I actually one day I should give you a room tour. But this is Pepsi. I love Pepsi so freaking much. So much. But yeah, that's what's always over there. Like, I love it so much, it's on my nightstand. That's really silly, actually. Oh my gosh, I just thought about how silly that is. And my iPad keeps, like, slipping, and it's making me so annoyed. Oh my gosh, but, I mean, that's not it. I can actually talk so much longer if I need to. But look how cute my journal is. I'm not really going to show you anything inside of it because I feel like journals are really personal, for me at least. Also, it's really like messy because it's personal to me, so it doesn't have to be clean or anything, so I just don't want to show it that much. But oh, the outside is fun though. I love it. I actually love it because I love cats so much. If you know me, you know how much I love cats. But like this, it's so cute. It's genuinely so cute. I love it. Wow. And then these are stickers from people who like, okay. So what I was trying to do is for this, only using, like rarely using any stickers that I bought for myself. Mostly only using stickers other people gave me. But I've only really received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've only received 5 stickers from other people in my entire life. So that's the only things I put on here. I love these. And actually 3 of these. No, 2. These 2 are from the same person. This one I can't remember where it was from, but I took it off my candle. Put it on here because it was really cute. And then I bought this. Like, I didn't need to. I bought something and it came as a little gift. So technically I didn't buy it for myself because I didn't choose to buy it for myself. And then, oh darn, where did it go? That one too. But yeah, I thought that they were really cute, so I just put them on there. And this part is designed, I'm just gonna block it out actually. This part is designed the same way that the front was, but they all got covered, so I don't want them to be covered. And then I kind of messed up on them, so, but it's whatever. It's whatever. I really want to decorate these 2 last pages. I fear that I don't really know what I would, like, there's just that, and I want to use that for something because I feel like I so could. What do I use this for? I, like, don't have anything. If I accidentally rip a paper out, though, I could always just put it in here, which is really cool. I got this from Walmart, I think, by the way. It's a really, really good notebook, and it was, like, what? It's, like, $5 or $6, I think. Pretty good. I just wanted, like, a simple, plain thing. And I haven't been using it much at all. Because I got it like a few weeks ago, and then I was using it so aggressively. I think I went through like the first like 20 pages the first week I had it, and then for the past like, sorry guys, my mommy came in. I can't even remember what I was talking about. But yeah, very exciting time, guys. One of the first things I wrote in this, okay, my job had this really good marker, and it was so good that I really, really, really wanted to steal it. But also, like, I just don't want to steal it because then I know I want to have it at work. And if I didn't have it at work, then that would have been so depressing to not have, you know? But, so I did it. I didn't mean I did it as in I stole it. I mean I did it as in I went and I bought them with my own money. I did not steal those markers. And I wasn't actually ever going to steal them. I don't actually want to steal them. Thank you. I had to make that clear. And the first thing I wrote in there was, not the first thing, but one of the first things was that I love this marker. No, is it backwards? Oh, darn. Sorry, guys. It says, like and subscribe, please. Yeah. This is so fun. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that is the marker. I love this marker. It's so nice, guys. Like, it's really so nice. Oh, also, I have so much stuff I could show you in my room. If you would be excited to see, one day I could do a little room tour. I think that would be really fun. Okay, I'm thinking that that's gonna be it for today. However, I did really want to do one thing that I think I want to start adding to videos, is affirmations at the end of the video. So the affirmation I have chosen for today is, I'm worthy of love, I'm worthy of peace, I'm worthy of happiness, and I am worthy of all I desire. And yeah, because I feel like a lot of what we talked about had to do with that. So I kind of want to do a little affirmation for everything that we talk about. The main topic of the video is gonna have a little like thingy. Yeah, so please like and subscribe. Have a great one. Bye bye.